This is a 1,000-kilometer cycling ride taking us along the north shore of Lake Erie. We ride along a variety of roads, some pathways, and even a little gravel. After resting in the abandoned chair, we have ridden less than an hour, and I am fixing my second flat. In the rain. Most of today's ride is on pathways. From Paris to Cambridge, we are on the old Erie and Northern Railway, one of the first abandoned railway lines converted for recreational use in Ontario. Rick is our SAG driver. He has ride support down to an art. Coffee, tea, wine, beer, snacks, roast chicken, and more. We finish a little dirty from a soggy first day. We've ridden 70 kilometers. Day 2 continues along the S.C. Johnson Trail, part of the Trans-Canada Trail. Rick has trouble finding a dry location for a stop, so we keep pedaling. Entering Hamilton, we are on the Hamilton to Brantford Rail Trail, a superb paved pathway. Then, navigating through Hamilton became tricky as we made our way through downtown, avoiding potholes. Everyone waited while I borrowed a bike to find a bike shop and purchase a new tire after flat number 5. second day riding was drier, but we've got our fingers crossed for sunshine tomorrow. The homes known as the Painted Ladies were worth a short detour at Grimsby Beach.
Fly so high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
This bell was originally intended to be hung at the top of a Methodist temple. It was subsequently found to be too heavy and was placed on a ground level platform.
We're smiling on top of the world. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Flying, get on board. We're smiling on top of the world. Flying, get on board. We're smiling on top of the world.
We are now riding through a land of history. The War of 1812 to 1814 was fought here. For the next few days, there will be many monuments to the battles. This is the only war where both sides claim they won. When the Sir Adam Beck hydroelectric generating station was built in 1922, it was the largest in the world. brightly lit up at night. We cycled over 90 kilometers and still had enough energy to see Niagara Falls' bright lights. Leaving behind the falls, we cycled a Niagara Parkway. No roads, paved path, and lovely homes. We found numerous places close after the September long weekend. Buffalo is across the water. When planning this trip, we were going to continue on the Empire State Trail to New York, but there were still COVID travel restrictions in place, so we stayed on the Canadian side. Two days ago, we were at the north end of the Welland Canal. Today, the south side, into Lake Erie. 2016, the Riverview Motel was used during the TV miniseries 11/22/63, an adaptation of Stephen King's book about John F. Kennedy's assassination. From 1940 to 1944, 2,436 pilots from Canada, Great Britain, Australia, New Zealand, and the United States earned their wings here in Dunnville. Unfortunately, it was closed. Always a risk going to a cemetery. You could be dead. The ride always took us along or near waterfront trail. For the most part, when we were on roads, it was okay for cycling. These homes are literally on Lake Shore Road. Joan is now our SAG driver, and she has found a terrific rest area in Selkirk Provincial Park. Joan is under pressure after replacing Rick, who is a SAG wagon driver savant.
Diane's going pretty good. I've got to race like hell to catch up.
The Erie Beach Hotel has been famously serving perch and pickerel for over 70 years. We were not disappointed. We are now well west of the regular tourist area. There are no bike pathways, but the roads are quiet, car-wise. How did Port Burwell ever get a Cold War Oberon-class submarine, which is 90 meters long and 5 stories high? Port Stanley train terminal rides are an hour long and run rain or shine. We cycled down and around the Port Stanley Pier before hitting the highway. Once after our ride, this photo of the pier was in the news after a winter storm. Accommodation options are further apart west of Dunnville, but you couldn't find a nicer place than the By the Bay bed and breakfast. Today's ride is a pleasant 86 kilometers along nice roads without much traffic. On August 26, 2021, a gas explosion severely damaged buildings and injured 20 people in downtown Wheatley. The most likely source is two 19th century natural gas wells buried under the town center. The problem has not been resolved. Yikes. Our accommodation is another gem, Windsor's Landing B&B. It's just outside Wheatley. We cycle past the ferry to Pelly Island. We don't have enough days in our itinerary for the diversion. Amherstburg is one of the oldest and most charming towns in Ontario. If cycling isn't your thing, rent a canoe at the Canard River General Store, or just stop in. It's a classic. Another wonderful B&B. After showering, we went into downtown Tilbury for a beer and to listen to a local singer outside Naples Pizza. A nice way to end the day. Besides watching and learning how harvest works in this area, we met a few big trucks and tractors on the road. We finished 12 days, 1,000 kilometers. We got ourselves wet for the first couple days, then it was clear sailing. We planned the route using Google Maps and information gleaned from the internet. Amazing what you can put together from your kitchen table thousands of kilometers away. Only negative? There is so much to see along the route, and our itinerary did not give us time to stop and see much of it. Maybe we'll do a return trip.